Well, good morning viewers. Dr. Jason W. Morrison, theologist, New South Wales, Australia. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do some exercise this morning and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this with me. I'm going to try and change, let's see if I can get some scriptures up on the screen with the footage, but nevertheless, good morning and thank you for joining me. We're in 1 John, the Epistle of John, chapter 2. We've gotten into this very complicated section on the commandments and what it is that John's actually referring to. Just get past these people here. G'day, mate. And so let's continue on. We know to keep ourselves safe, just to keep ourselves safe during this, that the Epistle of John is referring to the new commandment which Jesus gave. The commandment related to loving our neighbour as ourselves. And just to reiterate a little bit, John goes into great detail explaining that if you don't show respect to humanity, then you're in the darkness. And if you believe you're not g'day mate, showing respect to humanity, if you're convinced that you're being good and all the rest of it and you're not, then you're walking in darkness and you have deceived yourself. So God's plan for humans to get along is very important to him. Very important to him. And we need to be very well aware that this is the main purpose of the New Testament. So let's continue on. I think we'll go down to verse 8 of 1 John chapter 2. Again he says, "And a new commandment I write to you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is passing away and the true light is shining already." This is a progressive statement for us, not so much for Christ, but for us, because our skills in interrelating with ourselves and humanity is progressive. It's something we need to continually work on, and we've spoken about this before. It's a journey, it's a life journey, and we're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days. We're going to have days where we want to mix with others. We're going to have days where we just want to be left alone. We're going to have days where we get on with people, and we're going to have days where we don't. It's complex, isn't it? The dynamics of human relationships is very, very complex. But the darkness is passing away. If we're conscious of this need, we can have the freedom then to just go on in life and know that the Holy Spirit's working in us. Everything's all right with our salvation, but our Christianity is developed by our respect for each other and humanity. G'day mate, how you going? It's very simple really when you think about it. I think the Muslims have got some difficulty with this. They're not the only ones. Their religion allows them to blow people up and kill the, what do they call us again? Kill the infidels. But we won't go there right now. I think we'll go straight round the park today. There we go. He who says he is in the light and hates his brother. This is the whole point. He who says he's in the light and hates his brother. Let's keep it as simple as we can. It seems to me, I'm sure you'll agree, that the core requirement of Christianity is not so much to love the Lord your God with all your mind and with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. It's to love your neighbour as yourself, and that comes with boundaries. Let's be real, it's not about loving everybody everywhere all the time. That's just not going to be possible, but it is doing the best you can when you can with what you have. In the predicaments that you find yourself in. Now, he who loves his brother and abides in the light, he abides in the light, and there is no cause for stumbling in him. So stumbling is something that we find ourselves in when we have troubles, illegitimate troubles, not legit troubles, illegitimate issues. Say for instance, a woman splits up with the father of her child for some silly reason, like they couldn't stop arguing, or something's happened and she's just decided that she doesn't want to stay with this man anymore. Now, there are legitimate reasons in which she can go, well, I don't want this person to see my children anymore. But there's illegitimate reasons as well. And you know yourself as well as I do, too many times these illegitimate reasons win out and children end up in a broken home, subject to being raised by parents that aren't their own. In some cases that's for the positive. In other cases it's for the negative. How many times have we heard that the step-parent has molested the stepchild, so on and so forth. But we've also heard many times where the step-parent's been a blessing to the stepchild, even if the stepchild's been an absolute menace, which sometimes happens. Broken families cause dysfunction. Broken families cause brokenness. Now, all this family dynamics and life dynamics has to be taken into consideration when we're talking about loving your neighbour as yourself, because otherwise it becomes an impossible part of Christianity where you're just trying to love everyone and everything despite how you feel at that time. Now we're going to do our walk. No, we won't. There's people there, so we won't do our walk because I'll think I'm talking to myself. We might do it on the way back. Hey mate. Hey boss. Sorry boss, I buggered you up. Do you hit your balls that way sometimes? Because I paddle me sup. I paddle me sup across the water out the other side of it here, like me stand-up paddleboard, I paddle me sup across the end of this at the park out here, and there's golf balls everywhere.
You're kidding?
In the water, yeah, it's only about that deep, and there's golf balls everywhere. So somebody must hit that way as well. There's golf balls everywhere in there.
But you, if you hit it from there, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't make it.
You wouldn't make it.
I wonder where
they must be going in the track and field part.
They must be.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. There's golf balls everywhere out there. Good ones too. I'm going to take a bucket in. Yeah. Have a good day, eh? See ya.
That's funny.
It is. See you, mate. Bit of a laugh for that man there. I'll show you, if the tide's low enough, I'll show you these golf balls. So, darkness is representative in 1 John of human interaction. One of the things personally that I'm still learning at the moment myself at the age of 53 is different realities. People have different realities of things. Let's take the Gospels, the way in which they're recorded, on instances where there were 2 or 3 viewing. There is the same account, but different realities of what took place. This happens today in so many different ways, and if you get set in your ways and you don't want to understand somebody else's reality on what's taking place, or you don't. Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watched it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.